Hey, what is going on everybody, and welcome to Fantasia, home of the Melodious. My name's Azallea, and today, gonna be bringing you guys another Fire Emblem Heroes video. And today, we are gonna be jumping back into our summoning session for a +10 female Grima. This is gonna be part 2 of the summoning, so if you haven't checked out part 1, please go ahead and do so. We did actually pull some pretty neat things, but unfortunately, we did not get any Grimas. So, my current Grima is +3. This was from several months back when she was like initially released, actually. And I haven't gotten any copies since then because the color spool has been kind of bad. But one thing that I didn't do the first time I summoned was have a catalyst, something to help me get that +10 Grima. And it wasn't until after I finished recording that first part that I realized, oh yeah, I didn't do this yet. So yesterday, finished grinding out a few grails through forging bonds, dropped 1,350 of them to +10 my female Robin, and now, here we go. So with this backing of our female Robin right there, summoner supported of course, we are going to hop back into our summoning session on this Legendary Heroes banner featuring our boy, Roy. Now unfortunately for him, we are supporting the dragon side, so we're gonna go ahead and just jump into this and hopefully get some colorless orbs. Unfortunately for us though, we got a bunch of red ones here. But then again, I'm always fine, again, with getting other units. You know, getting a 5-star is actually just way better than getting a 4-star or 3-star in most cases, so I'm okay with getting a few things here and there. Now speaking of which, we got a Seliph. Not necessarily the best unit to get, but it is quite interesting because they gave Roy a very interesting blessing, and that blessing is something that's we haven't seen before, and we don't know really like what they plan to do with it in the future. Like, are they gonna finish out the other elements for the legendary banners? I think there's like 2 more. This was supposed to be speed, right? I believe this was supposed to be a speed buff that Roy gives. But yeah, it's so. What we thought were going to be like 2 more legendary heroes, then we're done with all the legendary heroes. Now they've created a new blessing. I guess this means that there's a chance for someone like Alm or maybe even Seliph to become a legendary hero. Who knows? Anyway, we're summoning on these colorless orbs, and we're not getting anything real spectacular here. We got a Matthew, we got a 3-star Rebecca. Not really too fond of Rebecca, but hey. Alright, let's just keep going with this. Last time we spent over 400 orbs and we didn't really get that much. Yeah, it wasn't really that great. So hopefully this time around we're gonna end up with something. We're starting with about 1,200 orbs, so we spent about 400 something last time. We started with a total of about 1,600. So 1,600 to start off. And hopefully by the end of all of these orbs we end up walking away with something, and by something I mean a +10 Grima at minimum. And speaking of which, there we go, there's a copy. Nice, we got our +4 right here. That is sweet. That is very sweet. And fortunately for us, oh nice, an Earth Blessing. Fortunately for us, we don't need any IV calculators anymore. We can just go ahead and check out these IVs straight away. Plus defense is actually not that bad, so pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this. It took us way above the average to get a single copy though. We spent about, at this point I think about 430, 440 orbs in order to get a single copy of her, which is not really what I want, so hopefully we'll see her more often. But I also hope that I get a copy of his Dancing Xander, Hoshiden Festival Xander, whatever you want to call him. He's definitely one that's on my radar because of his skill inheritance. Alright, so, oh, and you guys might have noticed that I didn't go for the full circle back there when we got a 5-star, unlike the other 2 times that I got 5 stars. It's because the last 2 times I did go for it, I think I had an 11.5% pity rate, and then a 13.5% pity rate, which is absolutely insane. Like, ridiculous levels of bad luck. So yeah, I think we had a pretty low pity rate going into this, because it was like 8.5 or 9% at max. So it wasn't too bad. Okay, but we got Saizo, we got a Gordon. That's not too shabby. I can always merge them up. And Saizo actually has Poison Strike, which is a really good budget skill for Arena. It's 240 SP B slot. Okay, so we got a puff of smoke here. At least we're getting 4-star units. Like, that's what matters here. Hey, we got another Sakura. One step closer to that. Plus 10 merge. I'm pretty sure I can already 4-star plus 10 my Lissa though. I have like I was cleaning out my barracks before I started recording this, just so I don't have to interrupt the summoning session. But yeah, I had to like book about 6 or 7 Lissas. It was quite insane. At least we're getting a wide variety of IVs though. More chances for IVs. We've got another Azuma. I have like 20 of him now. I don't really need that many pain stabs, but hey. Alright, so this was just a batch of all healers. Got a Sarah, 3-star Sarah. Speaking of healers though, Makoto's pretty good. You guys heard me talk about her in the first part. If you didn't, well, you should probably go watch the first part. Oh, here we go. This is a pretty, you know what, this is a pretty decent circle. I'm not too sure about that blue one though. That one's kind of iffy. This is right there, but we'll see. If we get a 5-star in this circle, we might go ahead and summon on that last one. But if not, then I'll just save my 3 orbs. Got a Niles. Niles got that weapon refine, so he's looking pretty good with his, I believe his flashing blade. I think it's flashing blade on him. Flashing blade with a slaying bow and some other effect. Oh yeah, he had a Leaf's weapon. It's the dealing 7 damage or whatever. 7 extra damage depending on the difference between defense and resistance of the opponent's unit. Alright, get another Kagero. I'm getting a lot of 3-star Kageros, which I'm not really too happy about, because that means I have to waste feathers to promote her, but I want a 4-star plus 10 merger, and she's actually pretty good against infantry units. Hey, we got a Priscilla. That's pretty decent. Again, I need to get way more Priscillas. I finally got my 4-star plus 10 one, and then after I did that, I was like, huh, kind of feel like 5-star plus 10ing her now, so oopsies. Anyway, we got a 3-star right here. Got a Saizo again. It's not too shabby in terms of skill inheritance, but other than that, there's a bunch of daggers that kind of outclass him. Air. Okay. Ooh, we got actually quite a variety of orbs here. Fortunately, we're just going for the colorless ones. Although I have noticed that we've gotten surprisingly low number of greens. Now, I know green is the lowest number of, oh, another Sakura, yeah. Green has the lowest number of units in its summoning pool and its colors, so it is normal to see less greens. But hey, if I was sniping for, let's say, Surtur, I don't know why you'd snipe for Surtur on this banner when was a 2-person banner with Surtur on it, but if you're sniping for Surtur on this, it's quite painful. See, there's only like 1 green stone every once in a while. It hardly ever shows up. Although you do get swamped with like reds all the time though. Alright, we got another Matthew here. Okay. Let's back out of this one. Let's see what our appearance rate is. 9%. Okay, not too bad. We're at 1,100 orbs, so we've spent 500 orbs. We've only gotten a single copy of Female Grima. Not looking good. Okay, so we got no puff of smoke. Got another Niles. Oh my god. I have enough iceberg fodder. I think I have enough iceberg fodder. In fact, I think I have enough fodder of like everything now in the colorless pool. I don't think I need anything else anymore. But oh well. We have to keep continuing, right? So let's keep on going with this. Going for the top stone right there. Gonna see what it has in store for us with the puff of smoke. And we're gonna get, oh my god, is this like the 5th or 6th Niles in this single summoning session? Oh man. I do not want this many. I guess I can always just 4-star plus 10 him. And then have extra copies for Iceberg. If I want to be optimistic, but not really looking too forward to, to having this many copies of Niles. Got another Matthew. Okay, 3 stars. Again, all these 3 stars. Now, I'm beginning to think that update they did like a year and a half ago. The switching the 3 and 4-star focus percents. I'm beginning to think that's a lie. Okay, so let's see what we get from this one. Now, if you guys are summoning on this legendary banner, let me know in the comments section down below who you're trying to go for. I know a lot of people are trying to go for Roy. They're really, like, his ace slot's amazing in terms of fodder, but he's also just a really good unit in general. He has Hone Infantry minus beasts and dragons because Roy's racist, but you know. If you haven't seen those memes flying around, oh man, are they good. Roy just hating the S word. Oh, can't believe he said that S word. A subhuman. Oh, speaking of which, well, I don't know. Nana's not a subhuman, but I guess she has a feather in her ear. So, but speaking of which, cavalry unit though. Yeah, Roy with the Hone Infantry is really neat. He also has distant counter weapon that's effective against dragons, so which is quite interesting. It's the first, I would say, distant counter weapon that has an additional effect. Yeah, I think so. I mean, even something like Expiration on female Grima, I believe doesn't have any additional effects. It just has adaptive damage based on, I mean, that's something that all Dragon Breaths have now, so I don't think that really counts. Yeah, this is one of the first distant counter weapons to have an additional effect on it, so it's really neat. And he also uses A skill really well, because obviously you don't want to put the A skill on a unit that needs close counter or distant counter, because then they lose the utility against like half the cast, right? Alright, so we're just plowing through these orbs, really inefficient because only one white stone comes up at a time. It kind of sucks. But yeah, so Roy's in the red pool, which is kind of good. What else was in the red pool? Well, we'll see after this. Got another Rebecca. Let's see. In the red pool, we have Roy. We also, oh yeah, Dancing Micaiah, which I got a copy of last time, which was, alright. Mine was minus speed. I believe her speed's abysmal. She's like 20s. Her speed's in the 20s, so minus speed isn't really too big of a problem. If I can get a plus attack one, that'd be amazing, but I kind of doubt that's going to happen. With with how infrequently I'm summoning on reds. Speaking of which, why did I summon on red there? Wow, that was a waste of 5 orbs. Oh well, at least we got a Hana. Hana's pretty cool. I do need extra copies to plus 10 though, so that's kind of nice. Yeah, I guess I was just thinking about talking about reds, and then I saw the red and I clicked it unconsciously. Should probably watch my orbs. I don't want to be spend them on those red stones, you know. Alright, and what was the last red unit from this banner? Let me see if I can remember. We had Micaiah, we had Roy, oh, and we had Harid, right? Harid with a distant counter. It's another really good ace slot, so red is actually a really nice color to summon on. It's just that, well, A, I'm not looking for it, and B, it's also actually pretty difficult to target, to get a specific unit from the red pool. Okay, so I think from this, I'm gonna go for the, we'll go for red, we'll see. I would like to get a Roy. Getting his A skill does seem pretty cool. So we're gonna see what we get from this. Another Hana, okay. It seems like today is just Hana day. Alright, so we're gonna back out here. Closing down that 1,000 orb mark. This is not good, guys. We are almost 600 orbs down with a single 5-star unit that we're looking for. On average, we should have gotten about 3 by now. Hey, there's a risk. Alright, so let's go ahead and continue with this. Gonna keep hopping back in. Oh man, there's no color stone here. We'll go for red again. We'll see if we can get anything in red. Seems fine to me. It's all units that I don't have or would prefer more copies of. More copies of Micaiah is pretty good. I wouldn't mind a +1 merge. Instead we got a Sophia, raw and red tome. Alright, we're gonna back out here before I unconsciously summon on the other redstone. Okay, so Wow, this is gonna be another 3-star unit. Let's see what it is. Not Lucius. Too many healers, guys. Too many healers. Now, one thing I really would like to start seeing Intelligent Systems do is demoting better colorless units into the 3 and 4-star pool. Mainly the 4-star pool, I guess, but it's just awful. This pool, the colorless pool, is still one of the worst pools in terms of, you know, we do have some premium stuff like Life and Death 3 is at 4-star on Soth. We have Legault with Attack Tactic, Kaze with Attack Smoke. It's pretty decent. Drive Defense on Nana, things like that. But the problem is that we have so many things like just like Clarina got, right? I do like Clarina, it's not bad, but you know, we have so many of these healers, Lissas, Clarines, we have Sakuras, we have Sarahs. Too many units that don't have really anything to offer in terms of skills, unless they're 5 stars. But one thing I would really like to see Intelligent Systems do, and you guys should let me know in the comments whether or not you agree, is I really would like to see them take those skills on the healers, those ones that are locked to 5 stars, you know, the fortified defense on Sakura's, the hone attack 2s on Lissa's. Those, I believe, should become available at 4-star rarity, so you at least have something you can do with these really outdated units. Now, something I'd be really curious to see if Intelligent Systems would like consider doing, because that's something that I believe is a really good fix to the poor summoning pool results, right? And those skills, like, you know, fortified defense 3, they're all seals, right? They're not really that sought after. They're available on other units, yes, but it just makes, you know, rolling on a certain color just way less painful. So let me know what you guys think about that in the comments section down below. It's something that I've always like been an advocate for. Obviously, I haven't sent in feedback or anything because a part of me kind of doubts that they will listen to anything I'd say. I'm just like one person in a sea of all their players. Speaking of which, where is the sea? Can we get a Xander up in here? Like we've gone quite a while without a 5-star actually. So where's the sea? We don't want the Summer Xander. We want the Hoshiden Xander. Okay, we're getting really close to the 1,000 orb mark. Next summoning circle we go into is we're gonna go below 1,000, which means we would have spent over 600 orbs, and we've only gotten 1 copy of Grima. This is beautiful. All right, let's back out of that one, and let's see. We're at 1,000 orbs exactly right now with this summon right here. Maybe that 1,000, that exact 1,000 is gonna give me some good luck here, or maybe not. Just give me another 3-star, I guess. Got a Felicia. Okay, and now we're into the 900s. Oh, it's gonna be really sad if I get this orb count to 0, and I don't have a +10 to show for, because I've spent at least 1,000 orbs already in the past on this female Grima, that +3 that I currently have. Spent at least 1,000 on all those, and now I'm dropping another 600 and I only get another 1 single copy. That kind of sucks right now. Come on, game. Come on, Intelligent Systems. Nope, got more Lissas. I have enough Lissas to make a party of +10s. Like Lissa, for example, has Renewal 2 at 4-star rarity. If that was available at 3 stars, or sorry, 4 stars, that would be fantastic. Renewal 3 at 4-star rarity. I know we already have Faye and La Rochelle, but, you know, having something in the colorless pool would be kind of enticing. Alright, but we got a Setsuna right here. Setsuna I am looking to +10 merge, so that is always nice. Got a little lag right there, probably the server. Okay, got another color stone. Let's see what we get. There's that like colorless dragon icon at the bottom going like, hey, remember that Grima exists? Yeah, I do. I like a copy of her though. Got another Kaze. Kaze's always welcome. Attack smokes are, again, I mentioned this before, but they're one of the best C skills for any soloist that's going out there. It's not a buff skill, it's a really good debuff skill. Probably one of the best soloist debuff skills. Although units soloists like Ares do prefer things like defense smoke for the one-shots. But it's really good for tanky units, like mixed bulk tank units, to have attack smoke. That way you can just kind of weaken everybody in the vicinity. And during the enemy phase, well, you can counterattack and barely take any damage while doing so. If you have a healing skill like Soul or Ether or whatever, those will actually help you stay alive. Okay, we got a... oh, there we go. We got a Legault. I was like, what kind of silhouette is this? But okay, I'll take that. More attack tactics for my mixed team comps. Alrighty, getting Kazes, getting Legaults. We're upgrading, so we're going from healers to the new, more premium skills, right, in these dagger units. And we got another Setsuna. I'll take this. Not too bad, not too bad. Although I do have to decide whether or not I want a plus attack or a plus speed Setsuna. Kind of leaning towards plus speed for the flexibility in builds, but maybe just purely stack an attack would be pretty decent if I can find enough speed buffs on my other teams. Alright, but we ended up with a Riss, 3-star Riss, so obviously ascending. Riss is like a tier above these premium dagger units, so pretty good. Alright, ooh, looks like we're regressing back to 3 stars. Oh, never mind. I'll take that back. We've got a Sakura. I think I have enough to probably get a +7, +8 right now. It's kind of cool. Getting close to that +10. Now, if only I can get extra copies of Xander. Xander would be kind of nice, so I can at least get close counters on some of these units. I would really like close counters. Speaking of which, Soth is one of the units that I really want to get close counter on after I +10 him. I think I have enough copies now. I think I've summoned 4 of him in total between the first part and this part. This is part 2 of our summoning session. So I think between those two, I think I might have enough for that +10. Oh, and we got a 5-star. We got a Makoto. It's not really what I wanted, but hey, I guess. There's our mother right there. Coming to shake her head in disappointment as she gets a plus speed, minus speed IV. Plus HP though. Alright, well, that one's kind of useless. Oh, man. Her staff is going to be interesting though, her flash staff. Because it shuts down the opponents from being able to counterattack, it's going to be very interesting in something like Ether Raids. Just saying, it's going to be very annoying to deal with on the Ether Raids. If your units cannot counterattack, like at all, it's going to be great. Well, great for the opponent, or for your defense team, but not so great if you're attacking. Alright, so let's keep going with this, and another colorless stone. Alrighty, so let's see what we get from this one. Another puff of smoke. Alright. Got another Riss. Might just end up making a +10 Riss. I still have my 1-star Riss that's at level 1, so I could technically make a level 1 +10 Riss. That'd be kind of cool. But wow, we're almost to the 800 mark. This is not good at all. We got 2 Makotos, 1 Xander, 1 female Grima from summoning almost exclusively on colorless. We did get a couple of 5 stars from other colors. I got a female Corrin, if I remember correctly. Probably got something else as well. Oh yeah, we got a Dancing Micaiah as well. But aside from this, wow, so all these orbs down, I've only gotten 4 units from the colorless pool. This is not good. You're getting a lot of Sos though. More life and death is always nice. This lets me give some variety for some of my units' A skills, which is pretty good. Cause I've been relying on a lot of Fury and Death Blow recently because I've been trying to save my Sots for his life and death. Ooh. We're gonna go for sure, let's go for green. Surtur's fine. Don't really want Gunthra. And what was the other one? Corrin, right? Female Corrin. I think my female Corrin's minus attack, so. Oh hey look, we got the Merrick. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of bad IV units. If you watch part 1, you would know that Legendary Lyn is minus speed? Yeah, minus speed. Female Corrin, the Adrift one is minus attack. Oh, my dancing Micaiah is minus speed, although she's okay with minus speed. Hey, you got more Kazes. Oh, this is actually very welcome. Appreciate my Kazes. And let's see, what else did I get that was bad IVs? Oh yeah, we just got a minus speed Makoto earlier. The other Makoto is like plus defense, which is one of like the worst boons you can get. Don't really want that plus defense unless you're going close counter, but anyway, we got Alyssa. So I am actually planning for my Sakura to do the 5-star plus 10 merge, and then go for, you know, close counter, probably Wrathful Refine on an Absorb Staff or something of that sort. Just really want to have a really fun healer build I can just mess around with. Just something that I really want to toy around with the idea of. Okay, we're gonna back out here, and I have way more than enough Wrathful and Dazzling fodder just laying around, doing absolutely nothing. Nothing productive, that is, so could definitely contribute those into my projects and make them like just indestructible units. Although I do have to save one Wrathful or Dazzling staff for eventually Winter Erica, which I would desperately appreciate. But Erica's priority is kind of low compared to Robin right now. Okay, we got Lachesis, another Lachesis, more healers. The 4-star Jacob with only Renewal 2. Again, it would be nice if he had access to Renewal 3. He wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to pull. And now we're in the 800 mark territory. That's 700 orbs down and only 1 Grima. This is not looking good, guys. Got another Sizer though. Okay, let's see what this one has in store for us. Okay, and Puff of Smoke. Did I speak too soon? Probably should have kept silent. Yeah, I probably should have kept silent. We got another Azuma. Carefree Monk. Okay. So one thing that I actually really need the plus 10 Grima for, not just because I want to have a plus 10 Grima, is because she's actually really good in Ether Raids. I know there's more Dragon Slaying stuff coming out. You know, we have all those daggers, we have these falchions, we got Roy in this banner right here that many people are going to have, and he's going to be probably a bonus unit soon. But Grima's really good because of her ability to do adaptive damage with a distant counter weapon. And the ability to kind of stat stack, because she's kind of neutral against everything, being a colorless unit. And the ability to go ahead and deal that adaptive damage with Vantage makes her really difficult to deal with. Of course, unless your opponent has Hardy Bearing, but that's not a very common seal to run into. Although, I believe Dancing Micaiah's weapon has the anti-Vantage Desperation stuff built in, so that's kind of cool. Alright, we got a Kaze right here, another one. That's not bad. He always comes in 3-star rarity, though. Something's odd. Speaking of odd, we have 3 colorless stones right here that we can summon on. Probably check my pity percent after this. Okay, we got a Leon. Leon's actually not that bad in terms of inheritance. He has Guard, he has Ignis, and he has Slaying Bow too. Although of course you can tear up a Niles and it's the same thing. But okay, Puff of Smoke, and it's a George. Man, George has been a very big disappointment for me. Just over and over again. Alright. So let's see. Oh, there you got Setsuna. Alright, I think I actually might have enough for a plus 10 Setsuna, so if I could get a few less copies of Setsuna right now, that'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of nice. Okay, we got a puff of smoke. That's alright. And we're going to get a Sarah. 4-star Sarah. Having a couple of extra Sarahs is not bad, although I don't want as many. She does have the absorb staff, so that's really good. Definitely do need it in order to inherit to units like Sakura. I believe she has Fear as her weapon. Alright, we got another Niles. Just same units over and over again, right guys? Just same ones over and over again. It's unfortunate that we're not summoning on a color where I have a lot of 5-star merge projects on, like green. I want Searches and Bartrays at 5-star plus 10s. Not so much all these healers right here. Obviously I could, but it's not a priority for me. Alright, we're nearing 850 orbs. We're almost halfway. Halfway through all of our orbs. Once we reach that 800 mark, we're halfway through with only one Grima to show for. Got a Legault, 4-star Legault. Oh man, I've been having a really bad dry spell on this account in this game. You know, when I was summoning for Leorn, summoning for Helbindis and stuff, just taking way too many orbs to get anything really. Even now, my average for getting a 5-star is pretty abysmal. We're at 10% pity rate, so we're getting to the territory of yeah, this is pretty bad. Alright, I'm gonna go for the red again for this one. I kinda don't like the variety on blues. I do like Ephraim, but Halloween Niles is not a really good priority for me. Especially because it's a colored bow. Not a huge fan of colored bows. Alright, let's go ahead and back out there. And of course Mailcorn, Adrift Mailcorn is not necessarily someone that I really want. You know, let's go for a green one, let's see. Let's see if we can snag another Adrift Female Corn or something like that. Nope, it's gonna be a 3-star unit. Can it be a Searcher or Bartray? Nope, it's gonna be a Frederick instead. Frederick's actually not bad. I'm running very, very low on Luna, so he's very much appreciated. Alright. 2 colorless. Okay, as long as we're seeing colorless, so I'm not wasting these rolls. Okay, we got a puff of smoke, and we're going to get another Sarah. Anytime I see like that hair, all that stuff like spread far apart, I kind of see it as female Grima's like dark aura that's around her. So I'm like, oh, did I get another Grima? But nope, it's just Sarah. Alright, we see a puff of smoke here. And we're going to end up getting, oh, well, that was a very small silhouette. That's a Maria. 4-star Maria. So what have we gotten so far? I forgot what we've gotten this session. Oh man. We got a Makoto. You guys can see on the side, but got a Makoto, got actually, is that about it? We got a female Grima and a Makoto. That's it, I think. Oh man, that's Camilla. Alright, 4-star Camilla. We're gonna go back. Summon on the green there because there's no colorless stones. Oh, hey, speaking of which, there's 3 greens, but 1 colorless. So we're gonna summon on the colorless and we're just gonna back out. Alright, and another George. Of course. I should probably just plus 10 George at this rate. Probably just plus 10 George. I can plus 10 Setsuna, sure, but I should probably just also plus 10 George because his weapon refine's pretty decent. Oh boy, let's go for the green one again. Let's go for the Bartrays, the Searches. Give me some of the good stuff. Let's see, and we're gonna get. It's always a Baruka. Why do I get so many Barukas? Not really looking for a Baruka right now. Where's all the memes about Bartray? Everyone seems to be getting Bartrays but me, and nobody wants to build Bartray but me. Alright, ooh, another Sakura again, but we have like way too many Sakuras now, so I don't really think I need this many. Okay, now we're at the 800 orb mark. There we go. Halfway through all of our orbs, and we only have one Grima. Chances of us actually getting the +10 is pretty low now, so it's quite unfortunate. Got a 3-star Virion. Okay. And let's see. We're gonna go again for green. We're gonna go for this one, the right one. Let's see what's in store for us in this. At least for greens, I can, like, if I don't get a puff of smoke, I'm still okay with it. So I could potentially get Bartrays and Searches. I'm also actually looking for, like, some Bowies. I do want some Bowies for a 4-star plus merge project of him. Just recently, Ally supported him in May. Because I used the Forging Bonds event to actually grind actual bonds. Hey, look at that! Because you're playing so many repeated maps and it's such a repetitive process. I know a lot of people do auto battle on that, but I like to go ahead and actually manually play through it and just quickly get your stamina out of the way. And it's also really nice to kind of ally support, build ally supports in there. I know some of us just don't like grinding it in like a rival domains type of situation where you set up an HM farm and then farm your ally supporter there as well to be super efficient. You can also farm it with Grand Hero Battles if you wait for female Robins. That's one of the easiest ones to farm it in. But yeah, I tend to use Forging Bonds, and every Forging Bonds that rolls around, I typically get at least 4 pairs of people up to S support, which is really nice. So I tend to use that time to also get to test out team comps, bring in a bunch of, you know, level 40s that are like 4 stars, 5 stars, whatever. Kind of mix and match some color units together, see if they get enough coverage. Because if you can clear Forging Bonds comfortably with the units you're bringing in, then it's probably a pretty decent team comp, at least for checks for certain things. Because you don't really know what you're getting into when you go into one of those maps. You don't know if you're fighting a dragon, an archer, cavalry, flyers, right, armors. So it's really nice to be able to jump in one of those just randomly and say, oh, well, I guess this is what I have to fight now, and then use your team comp to go ahead and tackle that. Obviously, don't bring in something too weak, because then you're wasting stamina when you fail your map on Forging Bonds. Okay, 2 more stones right here. Alright, let's see what we get from these. And another Rebecca, just what I wanted. Probably, I should probably just 4-star +10 Rebecca and just give her her own silver bow plus or whatever, her 5-star version. I'm just gonna inherit the bow onto her. That's what I'll probably do. 4-star +10 Rebecca. It's actually not that bad. She has pretty decent speed, I think, but just horrible attack. You got a 4-star Azuma though. Hey, have way more than enough to +10 him. I could probably like +10 2 copies of him. Okay, appearance rate's back to 12%. This banner just hates me. This is awful. Gonna go for that color stone up top. Let's see what we're gonna get from this. Another puff of smoke, but what does that mean? That means we're gonna get a 4-star Virion. He's coming back with a vengeance, guys. He's just kind of salty that that Takumi kind of kicked him out of all those references to the start of the game, you know. We used to start off with a Virion. Yeah, he's gone now. Rest in peace, buddy. I understand your pain. Alright, 3-star unit here, unfortunately. Got another Jesus. Alright, let's hurry up with this. Let's go back in. Okay, and there we go. There's another color stone down there. So yeah, gacha games are kind of kind of infamous for this. You never really can guarantee anything. Obviously, if you throw enough money at it, you will eventually get it. But that's not the best of ideas to try to go for it every time you want something, right? You can't just throw money at everything you want and it fixes itself. That's not how it works most of the time. But yeah, so for this female Grima, if I don't get to +10 her in this session, which Doesn't look like I'll be able to with all these Rebeccas I'm freaking getting. And we'll just have to wait several more months. Now this is quite a shame because what I really wanted to do was after this just save up an immense amount of orbs to try to go for Summer Robin if she ever gets rerun, try to plus 10 her. It doesn't look like that's happening though. So many healers that I won't ever need. And wow, I had 100 free slots before I started summoning. Well guys, looks like we're actually gonna have to be right back. Hey, what's going on everybody, and welcome back to the summoning session. So, managed to clear out some of my barrack space, and we're just gonna go ahead and continue. I might just actually go down until I have 700 orbs, and probably stop for the day so I don't just have a mental breakdown tonight, because I have not gotten, like, well, I got one Grima, but, you know, one Grima in how many? Yeah, it's absolutely insane. And how many orbs? Once we hit that 700 mark, we would have spent 900 orbs for a single Grima. That is absolutely ridiculous. Alright, so anyway, let's just go ahead and keep going with this. Hopefully you guys are having better luck out there with your summons. If you've managed to make it this far in the video, then fantastic. Hey, we got a 5-star Xander. Oh, second Xander, finally. Finally got another Xander. I'm really happy that I'm finally getting some 5 stars here. Okay, plus speed, minus defense. Not really what you want, but hey, I'm looking for him for fodder anyway, so my female Robin finally has close counter at least with quicker post. So that's gonna be kinda cool. But now we're gonna get Azuma. 3-star, not 4-star. 3-star Azuma. Alright, at least we got a Xander. More Xanders, please. Alright, I'm gonna go for let's go for the top green one. I have a feeling. I got a feeling that this one is gonna be a 3-star unit. Let's go. Titania. Okay. Not really the green unit that I'm looking to build, but I guess it's acceptable. Something I haven't seen yet. I just want to remind you guys that this catalyst right here, it doesn't look like this one's working. Come on, Robin, help me out here. Give us some of that luck. We need it. And apparently not. So we're gonna go for reds. I'm gonna go for the top one again. Let's see what we get from this. Puff of smoke. We just got a 5-star, so we have no pity percent anyway. I got a male corn. Okay, that's kind of cool. I believe mine could be plus 10. I think mine's plus 9. Actually, this would be the plus 10 one. Nice. Not bad at all. Okay, let's hop back in. Once we reach that 700 orb mark, we're going to end the part 2 of our summoning session, of our downward spiral into insanity, I should say. Probably a better way to put it. Alright, we got a Barst. Oh man, I saw like the muscles and stuff. I was like, bar tray? But nope. Wrong muscle, man. Alright, we got 2 more attempts. Okay, so the next summoning circle is going to be our last one. Let's see. We're going to go for green again. We're not really getting anything from these, so it's quite unfortunate. Like, if I could even just get the units that I need to merge up, I'd be very happy with that. Speaking of merging units, got a gun throw right now. Current one's plus attack. I don't know what this one is. We'll see. Hey, we got a wind blessing. Okay, this one is, of course, your minus speed. Everything I've gotten in this entire attempt on this legendary banner has been minus attack or minus speed. And the ones that don't want minus speed, or the ones that don't want plus speed, like Hoshiden Festival Xander, has plus speed. Fantastic. Alright, so that's definitely going to get merged. I don't think she has anything for skill inheritance. And the last summons. We were going to summon on these Sakala stones, and we'll call it a day. And I'll continue summoning probably the next day. For you guys, I don't know if I'm going to upload all 3 of these at the same time, or if they're going to be uploaded separately. Got another chlorine, like our 50th one, 52nd one, I don't know. Lost track a long time ago. And now, we're finally below the 700 orb mark. 900 orbs into this madness, and we don't have anything. Got another Kagero though. 3 stars. Alright guys, I think that's a sign for me to go ahead and stop summoning on this banner for now, and we'll continue on another day. So thank you all so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If you skip to the end, well, I guess you didn't miss much. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe for more Fire Emblem Heroes content, and leave a comment down below letting me know what I can do to improve. And until next time, take care.